June 3rd, 2019. My name is Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections. This is the roof evaluation for the single-family home here in Lebanon, Oregon. As with all the videos in this report, we request that you view this video as supplemental to the written version of the report to which this video has been attached. At the time of inspection, there were a couple of significant reportable challenges with the single-family home's gable-style roof. We'll do our best to detail those challenges here. At a number of locations around the roof line, we've identified areas where the granular material, which is there primarily for UV resistance, but it's also there to prevent small sticks and hail and what have you from adversely affecting the waterproofing areas underneath. That granular material has actually departed, at which point the areas underneath, the felt, tar, plastic, fiberglass, etc., which have no inherent UV characteristics, start to get brittle and crack. Here at the rear or right side facing rear portion of the roof line, we have a failed portion of the roof. It would appear as if vegetation from this tree has adversely affected this area. Again, this is an area where we'd expect to see minor active leaking on the interior portion of the living space. It should be noted that an Oregon home inspection does not include a roof warranty, meaning we make no claims as to this roof's ability to keep water out of the ceiling voids and attic spaces for the living space below. There are companies which offer those sorts of services. Oregon home inspectors are specifically forbidden from offering any sort of estimate for the timeline for which this roof might maintain its waterproof characteristics. The other reportable condition along this roof line is that the chimney has a couple of challenges. Along the cap itself, you can see here that we have cracks in the mortar cap, and there are areas at the sides of the roof line, at the sides of the mortar cap itself that have sort of specific challenges. If you have water resting here, it's going to work its way in and underneath the mortar cap and then into the casement of the chimney. In a freeze-thaw event, that can be a fairly significant challenge as water makes its way in, freeze event occurs, and then the water expands and creates pressure along the mortar joints, cracking the mortar and weakening the chimney. You move around here to the left-hand side of the chimney, we can see two locations, one here and then one here, where the flue itself is actually cracked at the center most flue. This would actually there's 4 locations, one along each side of the flue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these cracks are sort of structural in nature and would recommend evaluation by a licensed masonry contractor. This has been Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections.